Okay, it's Gifted Drams Day. We're gonna review something that was donated, and it's gonna be Waterford today. So there's a handful of Waterfords. The one that they sent me, this is Waterford Peated Cuvée. I'm gonna do that one. I have a couple other Waterfords I may loop into this too. We'll see, because I had forgotten on the last review of Waterford that they have a code that you can go on the website and look up and find out absolutely everything that went into a whiskey, and I feel like a knucklehead because I of all people should know that. Okay, so this is one of the ones they sent along with the Kofi, I think it was called, C-O-F-F-I or C-O-F-I or something like that. And this one I was really excited about because I love the idea of Irish peated whiskey. Love it. So I was hoping I would pull this one at some point. This makes multiple Waterfords back to back, but next time I'm gonna start trying to do brands all together. So when I pull a brand, if they've sent me 3, I'm just gonna do all 3. This one, wow, the smell coming off this bottle and on my fingers is, whoa, so smoky and like barnyard grainy. So I have a lot of experience with smoked grain because we use it a lot at the distillery. And one of my favorite things was to open a grain bag of barley and just get a handful of smoked barley, and just, it smells amazing. And then you bite it and it's ashy and kind of addictive. It's one of those things you bite into and you're like, oh, that's weird. And then you can't stop. And that's what my fingers smell like from this. Woo! Boy, that is funky. I mean, like, it's got weight and body, and that's wide and like a smoked apple. Oh, the grain and the new makey notes on this are really strong. Like, if you had told me it was a lightly vanillined new make, I wouldn't be surprised. Now, it's got to be at least 3 because it's whiskey, right? And this is a single malt. So, wow. Arcadian barley, 4 single farms, 2 different harvests, and we're gonna find out who. The growers were Michael Carey, Gerburn, Francis and Philip Kehoe, and Tony Pender. That was the farmers. Heavily peated, yeah, yeah it is. And I don't know what barrels they put it into, but we'll see if they have it in the details. This is very grain forward. Like, this is celebrating the barley way more than it's celebrating barrels or cask finishing. And the grain, actually. Okay. It's so smoky, man. It's so smoky. But it's also, inside of that smoke and ash, there's this note that feels bright and shiny like a cold pear. And I mean cold, like it feels almost minty, lifted, light cold. And then there's a lot of smoke and ash, but it's dense. And then there's a lot of barley and grain notes, and then it's cut apples, burnt, charred apple almost. And then the palate. Oh, okay, yep. Woo boy, once again, super dense sweet vanillins, dark honeyed fruits, not dark, light honeyed fruits like a peach bowl or like a pear bowl with a ton of vanilla or honey over it, and then just smoke the whole damn thing. And then a lot of grain. It almost feels grainy, it's so oily. Man, you gotta really want grain-forward barley smoked whiskey to get a handle on this. This is 50% alcohol. I'm gonna add a little water and let it sit for a second, and then I'm gonna pull up, you know, the Googles. I might need to use my phone because there's a QR code right here. I'm gonna see if I can look up the Terroir code first, so I don't have to Google it, so we'll see. Waterford. Let me look at this code. Wait. There was a website that popped up I have to go back to. Oh my God. I love that title. Dramface. We're going to look at that in a second. But first, we're going to pop in the Terroir code. Hey, here's the website I was looking for. PECVE01. Ooh, I did not type that correctly. C. Here we go. Okay. 3 years, 7 months, and 1 day. That makes a lot of sense. Because it smells and tastes super young. 4 farms. The peat source was Ballyteague, Kildare. It says Arcadian barley. Yeah, we got that. Oh, this was all on the back of the bottle. Oh, look at this. The growers. Ballybannon Farms. Guys, this is just the best thing ever. It's not going across. Lacken Farm. Come on. Oh, yeah. There we go. Look at this. This is my all-time favorite thing about what they're doing, is they're giving a face and life to the farmers who are making things, and I just think that's amazing. So I'm going to put the link to this in the description of the video so you can go look at it yourself. There's even maps for where the farms come from, and I'm so sorry that last time I did Waterford we didn't get to do this, because this is everything that Waterford's about, and that is completely me dropping the ball on forgetting that you could punch in their code. They said peach skin, yes, and russeted apple. I feel pretty good about that. Hemp and tar, I definitely get the tar. Oyster shells and wet limestone, yeah, absolutely. And then honey with sea salt and pitch and charcoal. Yeah, no, I think my palate is the same as their palate. And you can listen to the sound of one of the single farm origins. What is the sound? What? Oh, this is cool. It's literally just like a microphone at the farm. You're hearing birds. You hear a train going by. Guys, can I just say, oh, and here's the barrels. Look. I mean, full mic drop on it. Say what you want about Waterford, but I mean, I would work for these guys. Like, this level of transparency and commitment to the farm and this, I mean, I cannot speak objectively about it. They flew me over there and we got to hang out at their distillery and I met the people and I think the people are great. But even if I hadn't, I'm telling you, this level of transparency and knowledge and information on everything, guys, that is, I mean, cask fill, cooperage, fill date, farm, that's absolutely incredible. Incredible. And this is why I have almost no patience for all these bullshit distilleries going like, well, it's an NDA and it's a proprietary process. Screw you, put your whiskey where your mouth is. This is well done, Waterford. Just a non-ironic slow clap. Well done. Well done. Sorry for the microphone on that one. It's going to be loud. Anyway, with a little bit of water, the ash and honey push forward, the pear pushes forward, the barrel doesn't, and the barley subsides a little. The palate softens into honeyed barley with a little bit of ashiness around the edges, but the smoke really kind of washes out after it sits for a little bit. It gets a little softer. Anyway, very interesting. Well done, Waterford. Cheers to you. I'm really glad you're here. Have a great, I guess it's Friday.